Well, people, you can see I'm in the left lane. I just want to let everybody know. I wish I had gotten the sign, but it said Waco city limits, and I wanted to get it with Marsha and myself entering the city, but I couldn't do that. So anyway, we're on our way to go to Magnolia Silos and Magnolia Market, and I have a funny feeling it's going to be jam-packed with tourists and buses because it's Saturday, and if I have to walk miles and miles, then I don't know, I might have to do a drive-by with just a video going, because I know Marsha's not going to want to walk it, and I did not bring the wheelchair. Didn't think I was going to need it, but it would have been kind of cute pushing her around in a wheelchair, huh? So anyway, that's that for right now. I'll turn it back on when we hit Magnolia Market. Bye. Hey everybody, I just want to let everybody know that I'm in the left lane. So there was a sign that said Waco city limits, and I couldn't pull over because of traffic, and again, me being in the left lane. And I did want to get a photo of Marsha and I. Right now we're on George W. Bush Parkway, and it's too bad we couldn't pull over, because she would have loved to have a photo taken, or, you know, a little video standing in front of Waco city limits. But my next destination right now is going to be, let's see, what's it called, Magnolia Market and the Silos. However, oh my face is all, I shaved, it must have been a dull razor. Anyway, I digress. But it's Saturday, so it could be a lot of people, and I understand that there's tour buses that go there, in particular on weekends. So we'll see. If it's going to be like a 4-mile or 2-mile walk, you know, Gam / Aunt Marsha is not going to want to walk it. And unfortunately, I forgot to bring the wheelchair. So, although it would have been fun pushing her around in a wheelchair, huh? I just don't have the room. So that's that. We'll see what happens when we get to our next destination, like I said, which is Magnolia Silos and Market. And I might have to just do a drive-by, which will suck. But, well, I'm going to do whatever I can, even if I have to, like, put the blinkers on and park it on the side of the street and just run out real quick with her and then snap a photo. And I'm definitely going to throw some ashes over there by the silos, sprinkle a little bit of Marsha there, because we did want to come here. We were planning a road trip. Unfortunately, that didn't happen while she was alive, so I'm going to sprinkle some ashes by the silos, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. Anyway, I'll talk to you in a bit. We're almost there. We're about 8 miles away. I'm sorry, 11 miles away. So I'll turn this back on when we hit the silos. Love you. Bye. Okay, guys, this is the diner, Magnolia Fields, or Magnolia Table, rather. And this is where Chip and Joanna own. They rebuilt it and own it. So, but it looks like there's a 1.5 mile wait to get in. So, and I can't even find how to get in. So I might not be going to the restaurant. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to get in, figure it out, but I'm gonna find out how to get in, you know. But we shall see what we shall see. Anyway, this is it. Here we go. I don't think, see, this is it. This is it. But anyway, voila. I think I just found a parking spot. Good for me, you know what I'm saying there, Jelly Bean? But I'm gonna find out how long of a wait it is, and go from there. So, be patient, alright? Thank you very much. I'll get back with you in a bit. Bye. Well, there's a 1 hour and 45 minute to a 2-hour wait But anyway, this is like the little area where you can sit and wait. You can actually go into town, but you have to be back a half hour before, so I'm just going to sit here. There's a little pastry and coffee shop, so I might have just pastries and all that. And then this is actually the inside of the market. You can't see inside, but I'm going to take pictures obviously when I get inside. And I might have to sit at a communal table, which is fine, because maybe I'll share their food and I won't order anything for myself. Alright, that's it for right now. It's kind of lovely, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm going to eat some coffee and pastries. Bye. This is inside the bakery, where you can get takeout bakery and like you get gift, there's a gift shop here, where you can get t-shirts and little towels. One says Magnolia table. It says where everyone has a seat at the table. The good old days are still to come. Coffee. There's snacks over there. You can purchase again. Donuts and cookies and muffins and stuff. And then cups. Stuff on one side of the restaurant. On the other side, like I said, I have an hour, 45 to 2 hour wait. But that's the inside of the restaurant. Not as big as I thought. Anyway, something else dining, I thought. Anyway, so this is it. Shutting it off. And then there's a book that she's got out. Homebody. Okay. Shut it down. Ta-ta. Bye. Well, there's the silos up ahead. And it doesn't, well, I'm going to see if I can find some parking and whatnot, but that's the silos. And then the market's the little white building. And, you know what, wow, parking's $10, huh? Well, I might pay it, but if you park on the street, I see they have, like little buses. And that little building there is like the bakery, that line waiting to go in, that's the bakery to go in. But again, see there's the tour buses there. So I'm gonna see what I can do about maybe parking on the street, or if I have to pay $10, I will. I don't care about going into the shop. I don't plan on buying anything. I just want to drop some of Marsha's ashes. There, you know. So, but that's it. So again, I'm trying to find a parking spot and then turn it back on. Okay, people. Bye. Love you. Okay, this is a Magnolia Market. There's the silos over there. Walking to the silos. Right over there is the bakery shop. And the line is forever and ever. They also have a line going into the marketplace. I don't plan on purchasing anything, so I'm really not going to go in there and things like that. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. And, but this is it. Oh, look, they have a little grassy area for, I guess, kids to play. I know they have concerts here. You might not be able to hear me with the wind, but they have concerts here. Restrooms over there as well. My God, they've got a lot of restrooms. And then over there they have, which I'll walk around, but they have carts, or food trucks, I should say. So they have food trucks. And again, Magnolia. So I am going to sprinkle a little of Marsha by the silos. I couldn't get her in here, but I found a spot where I'm going to take a picture of her and I that has a sign. So we will have a picture taken at Magnolia Market. But anyway, it's just too bad I couldn't get her to come into the facility. So, but she's close by right now. She's actually in my pocket with the ashes. So I'll give you a tour of the facility here. So I might not be speaking too much, but anyway, you'll get to see the food trucks and whatnot that they have here. Hot dog house. I can't see anything on the screen because it's so dark because of the sun. And then that one here, they have crepes. And they have pizza. Walking up here, then they have a juice bar, a little further ahead. Right there, Luna Juice Bar. And they have a sandwich truck. Unfortunately, I wish I had known, or I forgot. I knew they had it, but I forgot. I had a hot dog because that's why I had it at Magnolia. Actually, I'm wrong. I had a turkey sandwich at Magnolia. Hot dog the other day was giving me a lot of gas. And then there's a sweet tea truck. And I cut the one here. Pardon me. And then there's, oh look, Uncle Gary's Airstream. He's got to pay off that trailer somehow, doesn't he? Silo Baking Company. Which I thought was kind of funny that I made that comment. I'm the only one laughing, I guess, because I don't hear anyone else. And then they have drinks, and they have a grilled cheese and caramel cart. And then restaurants. And then, oh, look, they have a little food cart here from Magnolia Table. Well, damn. I had a 2-hour wait at the restaurant if I had known. I would have been here. Look at the line, it was like super short. Only what, 5 minutes? Good Lord. And then they have a little popcorn. So this is it. This is the tour of the whole facility. So I'm gonna go over and shut this down for. Well, you know what? I'm not going to shut it down. I'm just going to go over here, grab a little ashes, and sprinkle them over here by the silo. You know, I might have to put the phone down for a little bit just to grab, but that's what I'm going to do.
I just left the
where should I sprinkle this, Marsha? Marsha, where would you like to be sprinkled? Where would you like to be sprinkled, Marsha?
real nifty.
Oh, I know. Maybe over here. Over here by the garden area. You'll be right by the silos. And the garden area. Let's see, there's a garden area here. So here's the garden. Right here. Right here. It's the garden area. That's great. So, what I'm going to do, Mark, and sprinkle you. Right back here, you know, right back here. So people, hold on 1 second, you're going to be looking at the sky. 1 second. Marsha's ashes right back here where the flowers are, right by the silos. Like I had part of the garden area. And the seeds like this and all that. So, Marsha, you always wanted to come here. Love you, baby. Go down to the garden. Other garden. Love you very much. Rest in peace. You finally came to one of the places you always wanted to come to since Fixer Upper. By the way, this is where Chip and Joanna you know, they did that show Fixer Upper for HGTV, and this is their place. Their store. This is all theirs. They basically revitalized Waco and made it a tourist destination. Okay, people. That's it. I'm going to shut it down and then go grab her and take a photo of her by a sign I found. So she'll be a part of it. Love you guys. Bye. Magnolia Gardens. And I didn't turn it the right way. But anyway, there's Magnolia Gardens. See, Magnolia Gardens and Market. Now I'm going to have to shut it off so you can see us. Darn it. Sorry about that, group. So, here we are, coming back. I'm going to turn this around so you can see Marsha and I standing here. Can you see us? I should have put it on the stick. I'm sorry that the videos aren't too good today. It's just, but anyway, there's Marsha. Can you see her? And then there's myself. And you see, it's a little windy, so I've got her in long pants because she was a little chilly this morning. It was like, well, you can see the wind's blowing a little bit, but it was like 51 when we left San Angelo this morning. So, okay, so I'm going to turn it back around so you can see the memorial and all that, and take a photo of it, and then I'm going to put her back in, and then maybe we'll go to the church and check out the church. So I'm going to shut this down for a bit. Bye. Okay, back in the car. I'm going to go down this way because, again, like I said, this looks like the new church going on here, so we might as well check out the church. I left a donation. I left a couple of dollars donation for these people because it's just sad the way it all came down, you know. If you ever have an opportunity to watch I wish I could remember the name of the docuseries, but it was a total crime, really. And you had a whole different perspective of everything after you watched that docuseries. Even Marsha was stunned by everything. So, all right, let's take a look inside here. Hopefully, they'll allow videos, maybe. I don't know. We'll look and see. There it is. I'll be quiet so you can just look around. Okay. Be very quiet. Okay.
And never have apologized, they did nothing, so. The government should compensate for millions of dollars if they destroyed the whole place after the fire broke out. And just destroyed our well too, which is a very expensive well. Just out of meanness after the whole siege happened. They bulldozed the property everywhere, the trees, everything were gone. They took out all the evidence before it was thoroughly investigated as a crime scene and locked everybody up who could talk about it and tell a story, so they hoped it would all be forgotten, and they lied to the American people as to what really happened here. I wasn't here myself personally, but my husband's been a part of this for a long time, and of course.
There was a docudrama or something on TV. I can't remember the name of it. My wife and I watched it.
Was it that one there, the book that's in front of you?
Possibly, but it was about DA and the FBI coming in, and we were absolutely stunned and shocked. I'm videoing this because I'm having family members. I was talking to them, if you don't mind, talking to them about it and how the federal government just
stepped out of line.
Oh my God, it was unbelievable.
Coming against a bunch of women and children.
Right.
They came for David Koresh with a knock warrant that never got served. He met them at the door, just like these doors here were the same. His hands up and said, "Stop, there's women and children here, let's talk." And
Right.
a gunshot was fired, and he slammed the door, and then all hell broke loose.
Exactly.
There's 700 feds that surrounded this little group in that building there.
Yeah, and they set the place on fire and bulldozed it.
Of course, they say the Branch Davidians set the fire. They said the Branch Davidians started the shootout, which is all wrong. So.
Well, that was all on this docuseries that we saw. You can actually see where the feds did it. It wasn't the Branch Davidian at all. They were trying to protect themselves. It was all the feds.
When the 9 that managed to come out of the fire were tried in San Antonio a year later with murder, conspiracy to murder federal officers, conspiracy to manufacture illegal firearms, the jury acquitted them of the first 2, said they were acting in self-defense, which they were, but the judge from Waco, Judge Smith, overturned their verdict and gave them a maximum 40-year sentences, of which they served up to 15 years, and finally got released and told to go back to whatever country you were from, because they were from all over. 30 from England alone, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Mexico, all over. And they were told they can't come back here for 20 years. So after they destroyed the property, locked everybody up, hoped it would all be.
As a matter of fact, I believe one of the advisors for this docuseries was either FTA or ATF rather, or FBI, who was so pissed off for what they did, they basically squealed and started this whole docuseries going on. It was unbelievable.
Was it called Waco the Big Lie?
It might have been.
There's
It might
been
have
so
been.
many out now, yeah.
Yeah, this was a few years
What really
back.
happened was just released a month ago or so on HLN. What really happened, and it went through the whole siege and showed all the mistakes that they made and everything.
Yeah, this was about a year or so ago. So.
Well, this is the 25th anniversary, which is why they did that movie on TV. It was on Paramount, and they did one from an English film crew on A&E. It was called Madman or Messiah. That was for Sunday and a Monday, and that was done from a film crew because they did lose so many people from England here. They wanted to do a story. And they interviewed the child there, that's Heather Jones. She was the last child at age 9 who came out of the siege, and after that, March the 5th, nobody came out anymore. But she moved back here with her family, and she's telling us stories around that. We didn't even know about pulling out pieces of clothing and stuff in the tunnels. She has dug around all the bus out there, so you can see the bus they blew up on the 19th, which trapped them all inside, but they couldn't get out.
Right.
That's still out there to see.
Is she the one that they pulled out the window? Wasn't it a girl that came out of the window or came out from underneath the building? Was she the one? No? Okay.
She came out with her hands
Oh,
up.
she did?
Right,
Okay.
It was put in a tank, and she came out with a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
of stuffed animals that
Right,
her dad
okay,
gave her.
okay.
And tore those up, suspecting she came out with a bomb, and they threw her in CPS for about a year and a half before she was finally reunited with family members. So she lost over 20 people here. Her dad, her grandfather, her dad was the postal driver that got the tip off when he was going to town. And he raced back here and told Koresh, "Hey, they're coming," because the media guys were wanting to know where this Branch Davidian place was so they could come and film it all. And so he raced back here and told Koresh, and the ATF officer, who was the undercover guy that was in the place at the same time, he heard that. He walked over to the undercover house across the street and said, "Hey, we need to call it off. The element of surprise has been lost." And they were hoping, they were banking on that, so to surprise them, but so they knew they were coming, they were ready, so they sure fired back, to which they had a right to do, to protect themselves, so. Yeah.
Okay, well, you heard it live right from the woman's mouth whose husband was here. And I don't see the school bus, but anyway.
Yeah, be careful, you might find yourself.
See, there's a bunker right there where they were hiding. If you can see that right there. And that was a swimming pool right there. So.
Leadership, and in fact, in this DVD that we have here, Waco Murder, Vince Foster was her lover and her attorney, and the attorney involved in the negotiations here. Vince Foster supposedly committed suicide shortly after this happened because he felt so bad for the children and so on. But anyway, she commissions one of her interns to go into Vince Foster's office the night he was found dead and take a box of files pertaining to the Waco tragedy and take them to her private residence in the White House. So we know there's a big connection between the Clintons and this tragedy here. And it was really Hillary that pressured her husband Bill, who was then the president, to go ahead with this. It had to be the president that could order Delta Force, private army of the president, as well as tanks and gas. Although Janet Reno,
was the...
she was Attorney General, and she was just following orders from above.
Really? Yeah, I remember. Well, I remember the whole thing. I was stationed in Hawaii at the time. And I came from training. And then after that training,
Okay, people. I'm going to shut it off now, so that's it. Oh, that should make some family members happy. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Okay, and that's the lady, and she said the school bus, where some of the kids were trying to get into, they were going to take them off property, but again, that's, for whatever reason, I guess it's a sad story. But anyway, I'm walking over to it now. So let's see. Oh, there it is there. Can you see that yellow mass? It looks like rock. That's the school bus. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh. All right. Shutting it down again.